It's wrinkled sheets. It's wrinkled sheets. It's really kind of neat. Listen to wrinkled sheets. Yeah. It's even better to listen when they've done one.
What? It's been a while.
It has been a while.
Have you looked to see when our last one was?
No, I did not look to see the last one. You know, we probably should have been doing them, and people probably thought, I wonder why they haven't been doing podcasts. They've got a lot of time on their hands with this COVID lockdown thing. I wonder why they don't just go ahead and do 3 or 4 a week. Just come down here and talk live on the air.
Well, thankfully, I'm very thankful. My work has not been affected. I'm still working.
I'm thankful. 5
days a week. I'm working
Lord knows
50 hours a week. It's still very busy in my life. It's just I have been working 2 days at home, or 2 days in the office and 3 days at home.
Yeah.
And now our county here in Colorado has been escalated to red, and then they added a purple category, which is even worse than red.
Did they really? I hadn't heard about that.
You haven't been paying attention.
Oh, no wonder you don't want to fly to your parents, down to see your parents for Thanksgiving. She has tickets. She's been thinking about it for a long time.
I think I decided I'm going to do it.
You are?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're purple.
No, we're red. We're not too purple.
Oh, okay.
We're red, and I'm not going to get together with a big group for Thanksgiving. I am actually flying there on Thanksgiving Day because that was cheap. And I'm helping my dad with some stuff. I'm going to go see my mom, and my mom doesn't know. So if you're listening and it's not Thanksgiving yet, please don't share. Yeah, just say hi. And the numbers, while they are spiking in Missouri.
Very much spiking.
They're spiking everywhere, but the numbers aren't as high as Colorado. Mm-hmm. There's not as many people in areas.
Did you get your travel hazmat suit?
I have my masks with filters.
You don't just have masks. You have masks. Lots of masks. It's become like a fashion accessory for you.
I know. I'm collecting them like I used to collect shoes.
How many do you have now?
Probably about 15.
15 masks, and they go with different things, right?
Yeah, most of them are glitter, and I have all different types of glitter masks.
And you have like Christmas mask, and you had a Thanksgiving mask, and there's a toilet paper mask, and there's...
It's so much fun.
I told her the other day, she didn't go with me because I had to go to the mall. And the mall was dead. I put that in our video that I'll be putting together. But the mall was dead. Mm-hmm. But there was a store at the mall that was not a kiosk, not one of those temporary things they do for the holidays, but a store that was nothing but masks. I mean, nothing. That was all. It was like holiday, Christmas, turkey, what your professions that had all these different, like scissors with the,
What was the
hairdresser.
The cost?
I didn't pay any attention.
Come on, Steve.
Well, I wasn't going to go in there and buy some blingy scissors and say, yay, hairdressers,
Right? But maybe they had a glitter mask I don't have.
I doubt that. What do you need one for every day of the month? It used to be like, I need one for every day of the week. Now you're just like, I need a mask for every day of the month.
Every outfit. And I don't wash them. Like, I only wear one once before I wash it, but I don't wash them every week.
Oh. Well, I'm wondering about the whole point of that, because aren't you disposable masks were supposed to have been the thing for a while? Mm-hmm. Like, wear it, don't wear it again because you wore it out, and now there's filters that put in,
and then I wash it. But I don't wash masks every week. It's like every other week.
Oh, you just wait till you run through them.
Yeah, I have so many masks that I don't need to wash them every week.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not reusing them. I do keep one in my car, and I usually. Well, how often am I driving right now,
Right.
But when I do, I'll keep it for a few trips to the Walmart or the Target, and then I'll bring it in to wash it.
And that is probably why we're headed for the purple zone right
there. It's my fault. Not at all. Like, we don't even go to restaurants, which can't now. They're only doing takeout.
No, our favorite waitress, Diamond, down at the Waffle House, posted on Thursday. Please, today's like the last day is, for dine-in. Come down and see me before we shut down and do pick-up only kind of thing. I was like, oh.
You didn't go down there?
I should have. I didn't, but I should have. But I thought that was a good idea for a marketing of better come eat come dine while you can because they about to shut this crap down.
And gyms are at 10% capacity, and I was very concerned because my favorite gym is the Cycle Bar. And if
Not the Psycho Bar?
If I say it too fast, people think I say Psycho Bar.
Psycho Bar?
But they have removed bikes so that they can only run at 10% capacity. They've increased the number of classes, but the duration of the classes has gone from like 45 minutes to 30. Mm-hmm. So I was at Cycle Bar Friday night, and everything went into effect at 5 p.m. on Friday. My class started at 4:30, so it was the very last one as is. And then
COVID doesn't know that. COVID does not know that you had 30 minutes to go. It was like, what? I have to wait till 5? Oh, God.
Right. But another thing with Cycle Bar, the bikes have been 6 feet apart. Mm-hmm. So when we were working out, we didn't have to wear our masks. But with the new regulations, I have a class booked on Monday, and I'm like,
I think it's going to
go. See how this goes.
So social distancing the pedaling.
And wearing a mask while you're cycling.
And people sweating and pedaling and sweat flying off there because you stand up to pedal and you, yeah. I don't understand. It just seems all so random now, all the rules. You know what I mean?
It's based on the numbers.
Yeah, but it seems random the way
they're just putting together guidelines to help us avoid
I'm talking about what they tell you not to do.
Right.
Like, the gym can be 10%. Well, why 10? Because if it can get on you at 20, can it get on you at 10? I mean, the odds are probably less, but can it? That's what, and then you hear the things that are coming out of California, like, don't sing loudly. Have you heard that?
I have not.
That's for real. Don't play your music loud because people have to talk louder, and that could project the virus further. I mean, they're telling who, and then if one state does that and another one doesn't it seem like, well, why? Who's being lax and who's being stupid with it?
Yeah, lots of questions.
So many questions, and I've had these questions for months.
And I just want to know when the vaccine is going to come out and be available to everyday people. Because I was talking to my mom. She's like, well, I think when it comes out, it's only going to, healthcare workers. Makes sense. Give it to them first. But then what about us common folk? So we can try and get back to normal life.
When do you think it's actually going to get back to normal life?
Maybe mid-2021.
And then it's going to be like, people have taken all these months to put up all this COVID crap, all the plexiglass, all the front
just so they can
operate. And you're like, we just got this up. We just got it. Now you got to take it down? Or will they just leave it like that for several months and just like, will we live while we're still is it COVID? Is it not? Let's just be safe for like a year before, we're probably safe, but let's leave this up. Because look at all the plexiglass everywhere you go. It's in front of the cash register. It's in front of the guy sacking the groceries. And they put all that up. Mm-hmm. All the stuff on the floor, they've 6 foot, stand here, taped off.
It'll be interesting to see, but I just hope we get there.
When I went to the mall, that's another one of the things you wonder, who thinks this makes sense? When I went to the mall the other day, it had a thing, enter here, with a little walkway, enter this door, and the other side was out. Okay, but soon as you walked in, you're in the mall. Mm-hmm. The doors are next to each other. I mean, there's nobody telling you, stay 6 feet apart when you walk through. It's like you just walk in and go, I'm in. What difference did the in and out door make?
I don't know, man. I don't have the answers.
I've confused you. I'm sorry.
No, you haven't confused me. I just don't have the answers. I just want to, and I'm fine staying in. I know you know that.
Yeah. I think I tweeted something about this.
What?
Yeah. No, not about you, but about me. I have to stay home all day and watch the news. Okay, the only difference that's changed is I haven't gone to work at night.
Right.
Nothing. My daytime life has not really changed much.
Yeah, you really just sit on the couch all day and watch the news.
Yeah.
All damn day.
Yeah, and her office is upstairs right above where I sit.
So anytime I have to come out to go to the bathroom,
You're
or let
still
the
there?
dog out.
She'll go, have you moved at all? Did you?
I have never said that.
Did you move at all? Did you even go get coffee?
I may say, what are you doing?
Oh, you do say that a lot. What are you doing? I don't know. Look down. I'm sitting on the couch watching TV like I did when you came out to pee 20 minutes ago.
I drink a lot of water.
You had the biggest water bottle I have ever seen in my life. It holds
a little over a gallon of water. Well, at my office, we weren't allowed to use the water source anymore because of COVID. So all they had were water bottles, and I'm like, ooh, environment. So I'm like, here, I'll just buy this big-ass water bottle and bring my own water. And I have had to tap into their water bottles a couple times when I've had a super thirsty day.
Uh-huh. You drank your water and their water? Mm-hmm. Wow.
I was paying a lot. Someone said, I bet there's like a trail between your desk and the bathroom. And I'm like, yeah, pretty much. But anyway.
But the water's good for weight loss, too.
Yeah. Where's that? Where's that? I drink all this water. And it's like,
maybe it's just water weight.
Yeah.
Because that's something else you think, but they tell you to drink water to flush out your system.
Right.
And then they go, well, that's probably water weight. Well, am I losing it or not?
Are you supposed to take water pills with the water that you're drinking?
How does this work?
Even understand.
I'm so confused. All these health things, you don't know. Like I had my blood work done. I had it done last February. And my doctor was like, wow, you actually listened to me. You're one of the few people that have actually listened to your cholesterol's down, your triglycerides are like you're
doing great.
You're doing great. This is great. And then COVID hit. And I had my first blood test because I was doing keto. She wanted to keep track of it. I had my blood test. She's like, this is horrible. This is absolutely horrible. And what it is I don't know if we probably haven't talked about this. My mom took a fall, and I had to go down to Texas to help my mom get into an assisted living and get a rehab therapy, and we got our house sold. So I had to go down in and out of Texas for several months. Mm-hmm. And I think that was my downfall. As you know, Texas food, barbecue and kolaches and bread. And I thought, I'll just get back on keto when I get home. Didn't really think about it. So when I got home, got the blood test, she said it's bad. And she put me on one of those statin drugs. How does it go from, this is great, to 7-8 months to,
That's how quickly it can deteriorate. But we've got, turkey, fish, chicken. We're going to finish off the last of our beef tonight because I got some steaks.
Right, because that's that's where I was headed with this, because the health things. Keto. Now she tells me that I should do the keto,
but clean
fish and chicken and all that kind of stuff. Make sure I do the avocados and try to avoid the cheese and bacon for a while. So it's like, what works for me and what doesn't work for somebody?
And you're not exercising anymore. We have a treadmill.
Yeah, I need to come down here and do that. The COVID, again.
At first, with COVID, it was warm and nice outside, and we were walking every day.
Yeah, we were doing a lot of, but not gym. We still had our gym memberships at Planet Fitness. But I kept reading things like the gym had it, or somebody at the gym caught it, or they shut this one down. And I thought, I just don't want to get it if I don't have to.
Right.
But then they were open, and I thought, okay, I'm going to go back. No, we're back in the red. We can't go. So I'm going to definitely get back on the home stuff. We have a whole complete home gym. Weights.
We have weights and an ab lounge.
Do you use that ab lounger?
I do.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you?
I've done it, but not like I should. I just did it to go, okay, that makes my back feel better. Oh, that stretches me out.
It does. Yeah. Yeah, so I'll be working from home all this week before I go to Missouri, so I'll definitely remind you to get down here and walk.
Okay, thank you.
You'll love it. Love it. But it is, we, with COVID and with me traveling for Thanksgiving, we decided to put up our Christmas early. And I think a lot of people are. Not a lot of people are saying too soon. There are some that are saying too soon.
There are very few people saying too soon. Mm-hmm. There is so many people saying, we put up ours last week, or we're going to do it tomorrow. Because I did a live Periscope of us decorating the tree and stuff. And all the comments underneath it were like, oh, this is so nice. Thanks for sharing the cheer. And we put up ours today. We're putting ours up tonight. There was more of that than too soon or bah humbug. You know?
Right. Yeah, I think in 2020, thankfully it's almost over. It's just Christmas is happy. We started watching Hallmark movies at the end of October when they started airing on Hallmark Channel. Thank you, Hallmark.
I can't believe you've got me watching Hallmark. And not only have you got me watching Hallmark, and this is about to, I might as well just take out scissors and cut up my man card right here and set it on fire in the ashtray next to me. I want to watch some Christmas movies. I actually have been like, hey, want to watch Never Kiss a Guy in a Christmas Sweater?
We still haven't watched that one.
I know!
We can watch that one tonight.
Oh, man. But the other one is you got me, like, seriously watching The Good Witch.
Mm-hmm. It's really good.
We started off watching the movies, and I was like, this is stupid. This is so corny. It's corny. And, I was making fun of it. Like, I was calling even, this is what's going to happen. I know, shut up. So
I know the equation, Steve.
And I do this face.
And it's such a cute face. He does this face that's like a wholesome smile, loving face.
It's the same face that What's-Her-Face does on The Good Witch. Mm-hmm. Like, because she talks in, like, fortune cookie sentences.
Yeah, in riddles.
Today could be a good day for anybody if they want it to be. Mm-hmm. And then she makes the
Make sure you keep your eyes open for anything that comes your way.
There's the face.
It's just nice. It's happy.
But now I actually like the show. We watched the movies and then we got to the series.
We've discovered it was on Netflix.
I didn't know it was on Netflix. So now we're watching it, and not only is it like the movies were standalone, they were but now the series gets you like a regular series. Like, well, what's going to happen? Is he going to be the boyfriend? Is that going to... So you're really now semi-involved in a show called The Good Witch.
I know. And we stopped watching The Americans as much just because it's me. It's a me thing.
I love The Americans.
It's so dark.
The Americans might be one of the best TV shows ever. I mean, ever. It's so well written. And that's why you don't like it, is because you know something's coming. Oh, you like you... do I want to see this? You've even said, like, do I want to...
Someone's going to get caught on fire. And
yeah. And that's what you're like, holy hell, I didn't see that coming. So it's very well written that way. And the characters are great. And...
But we started a new show this week called The Big Sky.
Yeah, The Big Sky with your
Ryan
man,
Phillippe.
Yeah. What was it? He was Cruel Intentions?
He was in Cruel Intentions. He was married to Reese Witherspoon. They have a few kids together.
They do? Thank you, Wikipedia.
But they got divorced.
What for? Why, Wikipedia?
I don't know. So I was really excited to see him in it. And who's that guy actor?
Oh.
You know his sister.
Yeah.
Anyway. So it looked, and it's from David E. Kelley, who did a couple other shows that we really like.
Nora.
Little Fires Everywhere.
Nora. What is Nora's last name? I can't think of. Her brother is the star, the bald guy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Nora is a comic here in Denver, and her brother is an actor in Colorado. In California, and that's the guy.
Yeah, and first episode, whoa. I don't want to give anything away, but whoa. It's definitely going to be a good one.
That was the start of it is like nothing you've seen on TV. Mm-hmm. It's definitely as they like to say on Grey's Anatomy, this episode will leave you saying, "Oh my God."
And speaking of Grey's, it's back. Grey has COVID.
Uh-huh.
Patrick Dempsey has returned.
John Carroll Lynch is his name. John Carroll Lynch is the actor. Nora Lynch's brother.
Okay. So, Grey's Anatomy is back, which we love Grey's. And you know what I wish would happen? I wish they would stop trying to make us think we have to watch Station 19 to understand.
I don't like Station 19.
I don't either. And every time it's like, it's a crossover event. And the crossover part is meaningless.
It's very meaningless. Like, it's one thing to say it's going to cross over if the story is entwined and you actually have to see.
Right.
Not with, like, two of the characters walked through a scene and had a line. Mm-hmm. That's kind of what that last one. And we have tried to watch this show because of the crossover. We have tried to, but I don't like the characters. I don't like the story.
Doesn't engage
the story
me.
Doesn't ever engage me. I don't think the actors are cast well. That's just me because I don't like the show because I don't believe that that's the fire chief, and I don't believe that it's just not. It's cast where like, hey, we're all gorgeous, good-looking people, and I am in charge of everything.
Yeah, but Grey's is back, and they brought Patrick Dempsey back.
That was the oh my gosh. Oh, you said gosh.
I did. Try not to take the Lord's name in vain.
Is that in vain if you just say, oh my God?
I'm pretty sure unless you're talking to him, it's taking his name in vain.
Really? I thought you had to add the other words to it.
I don't think so.
Are you sure?
I don't know. It's not in the Bible very direct.
Hold on a second.
Are you going to Google?
Hey, Siri. Is saying, oh my God, taking the Lord's name in vain?
Okay. I found this on the web for saying, oh my God, taking the Lord's name in vain. Check it out.
She didn't give you an answer. She gave you Google.
Oh, she gave me Google. I was waiting on an answer. Let me see. Does texting OMG amount to blasphemy? Let's see what it says.
Well, that could be oh my God.
Oh, well, yeah, I guess so. Hold on. Oh, page not available. Well, thank you, Siri.
Don't say her name. You're going to activate her.
Oh. Well.
Anyway,
what your opinion is, it's taken the Lord's name in vain. This is perfect for the listeners. Please let us know if it is taking the Lord's name in vain when you say OMG or oh my God.
Right. So Patrick Dempsey is back. I've said that now 3 times. And I have heard that there's going to be also other crazy things. We'll see. Like, are they going to bring McSteamy back? Are they going to bring Christina Yang back? Are they going to bring Izzy back? Are they going to bring Alex back?
Are they going to bring back the guy that got hit by the bus?
Probably not.
What was his name?
George?
George. Yeah. You know, when I went back and I... Here, tear up my man card. Went back and started Grey's Anatomy from the beginning.
That's when you were traveling. You had nothing else to do. I was traveling.
I had nothing else to do. I realized how good it was at the very start. Not that it's not good now, but at the very start with all the original characters, that was great. It was dramatic. There was really funny parts too. I mean, really funny parts. George was hilarious in that thing. And I think they've tried to do the George-like character with the other guy, Dr. Glasses. Don't you think that was he's supposed to be sort of the Georgie kind of, I'm goofy and I don't know what I'm doing?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm happy it's back. Happy.
You don't want to give away what's going on?
She has COVID.
How long are they going to keep her in COVID dreams, though? Do you think they're going to, because they're like, this is only started. You said the redheaded doctor, the British guy, said this is like, didn't that what he said? This is only the beginning or something?
Yeah, Dempsey being back is only the beginning.
So how many, weeks is she going to be in COVID-induced dreams of I'm seeing this character now? Or is somebody actually going to come back?
Right? So exciting. I love it.
Well, it's more exciting than The Bachelorette, I got to tell you that. I don't know why you've been fortunate.
This has been the most dramatic season ever.
That's some hand pounding right there, ladies and gentlemen.
I know. So first we had Claire, the Bachelorette. She very quickly fell in love with Dale and ended this show. And then they brought in Tayshia. And I haven't made you watch this week's episode. I've been watching it on the app.
Yet. Well, do you think, this is the question, do you think she had contact with him before the show? Because why was that so immediate? That's the guy, that's the one.
I don't know.
That's never happened in any episode before.
She was at an age that's a little higher than normal bachelorettes.
Because her clock was ticking.
I don't know. I want to say no just because I want to believe in people.
But you're on all the boards, chat rooms, you listen to other podcasts about it. What are they saying?
they're kind of the same thing. Like it's hard to believe, but there's no proof that they did. So you can't die on a hill when there's nothing to support it.
True. That show has still bugged me all along with the whole fact of like, you got to go through all of these to get to one. And don't you feel like, hey, quit kissing on that dude? I thought we had something. Hey, why are you going off with, did you spend the night with that guy? Because I thought we had something going here. So that would just be icky and creepy to me.
Agreed.
So what do women see in that? What is the...
I think it's the love story. We're all just hopeful for a really good love story. And it has played out on The Bachelor and The Bachelorette in the past. So we just look for that love story. And we don't let the granular things like she's kissing 10 guys in one night really get to us.
Yeah, because it's something our daughters need to see.
You know what?
I know. I'm eating, by the way, if you hear me smacking.
You know, some people can't stand to hear people eat.
I know that. One of your friends refuses...
Misophonia.
What's it called?
Misophonia, maybe?
Isn't that the cancer you get from asbestos?
Isn't that mesothelioma?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. But I'm eating some Cheetos mac and cheese flaming hot. Flaming hot. We shot some trying things video earlier, and this was the hottest mac and cheese I think I've ever had.
Misophonia.
What is it?
Misophonia.
Oh, that's when you've dropped your phone and you don't realize you've left your phone somewhere.
Misophonia.
Misophonia.
Sorry.
Misophonia. All right. We've jacked around enough here tonight. Did you have some actual articles that you wanted to bring up? Or
I do. So there's a couple articles that, it seems like people, due to COVID, they're spending more time at home. They're trying to go through things and declutter. Let's not go down that path.
Yeah, because you can't throw anything away.
And as a result, libraries are having things returned. In Minnesota, guys. It's a new state.
Me so horny.
In Minnesota, there was an 8mm film returned 40 years after its due date. They found it in the return bin, and it's at the Duluth Public Library. He was emptying out the bin when he spotted what he initially thought was a CD audiobook, but a closer examination revealed to be an 8mm movie on a reel. He had never seen one before.
The guy working there?
Yes. The film was a copy of A Trip to the Moon, and it was accompanied by a Post-it note reading, "Sorry, check this out when I was 14 and we moved. It is 40 years overdue, but better late than never."
So people are going through their stuff. You're at home, you got nothing to do. I think a lot of people are like redoing their homes. You know what? We've got all this time. Let's redo the kitchen. Hey,
My friend's husband works at Lowe's, and he said they are just killing their numbers. Like, best numbers they've ever seen due to COVID. And, of course, they're getting bonus because of it. And he's like, yay.
But you have to know what to do. And I'd go get a job there.
You should.
I don't know what I'm doing. Hey, I need one of these. And I'd be like, well, what is it? Well, that's why I came here. Because I don't.
And you could maybe work in the...
No. How about... no. I only know how to do like one thing, and that is like stand-up.
Watch TV?
Well, no, I'm talking about working, not just what I do with my time off. Jesus.
Tweet?
Huh?
Tweet?
No, I'm talking about working. I'm not talking about what I do make videos for YouTube. No, I'm talking about work.
And in another story, officials at an Ontario, Canada library said that...
Where is it?
Ontario, Canada.
Okay.
Said a book recently dropped into their return bin, and it's believed to be up to 100 years overdue. Yeah, so a copy of Martin Chuzzlewit by Charles Dickens was recently dropped into the book return bin by an anonymous person. The library officials said they don't have records of the book, but it appears a Fergus library nameplate was inside the cover, indicating it might have been from the facility's original collection when it opened in the 1900s.
Wow.
That book was probably worth something. Why would you return it?
I know, that book's older than you. Oh, snap! No! That book is not, if it's not original, though, if it's not like an original Charles Dickens, it's probably it's not as worth as much as you think it is.
Yeah. Yep.
Though, one of the things, I don't think I brought up on here, because we were not doing the podcast as often, is speaking of finding old things. I found a bottle down in Texas. I went to a old bottle dump with my brother. And we were digging for bottles. Mm-hmm. And I found a bottle that's worth about $500.
Why?
Huh?
Why is it worth $500?
Because it's very rare. It's a very rare Texas soda water bottle. And when I pulled it out of the ground, my brother was like, he knew exactly what it was before me. Like, oh, and I was like, yeah, it's good. I mean, it's a soda water. Yeah, that's a star bottle. I'll give you $200 for it right now. My brother, and I go, what? No. All right, $250. I'll give you $250 for it right now. I was like, okay, now I know this is a good bottle. So we got home and we contacted this guy down in Texas who's like, he's a world famous bottle
king.
Yeah, he's the bottle king. And he came back with like, that's like a $500 bottle. And I was like, now I know why you were trying to rip me off.
So where do you sell it?
Yeah, that was the first thing. That's where I was headed with this. I'm all excited. I'm taking pictures and video, and I sent it to Janet. She types back, $500? Where can you sell it? When can we get the money?
Right.
Like, that was your first thing. It wasn't like, congratulations, that's cool. You were like, well, you're not working. Damn it, we need the money.
Right? I came down here and I tried to find if any of my Barbie dolls from when I was a child was worth anything.
Oh, you did do that, didn't you? I forgot about that because you had the Barbie still in the boxes.
Still in the box from when I was a child, from the mid '90s. They're not worth anything yet.
At all?
No.
I mean, they're
I don't have any rare ones.
What makes it a rare one? You're a Barbie person.
Like maybe there weren't as many made.
Limited edition Christmas Barbie or that kind of thing.
Well, I have those. But there were some Barbies that were like made with designer clothes, maybe real emeralds as earrings.
Really?
I don't have those.
They really did that?
Yeah. Special edition. Those were super special edition. Oh. There was a couple, speaking of finding things that are worth something and rare. There was a couple that found $25,000 worth of rare coins in their brand new home. And they were I know your face.
What? What?
So it's a South Carolina couple who recently moved into their home, found a cache of rare coins worth about $25,000, and they were so sweet, and they returned it to the owner. Said that they closed on their home in mid-October and were in the process of moving in when they discovered 2 cases of coins from the 1800s in a built-in closet drawer.
Ow!
It included 46 gold Liberty $5 coins and 18 Morgan silver dollars. You know what that means.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, Morgan silvers are pretty rare.
Yeah. So he took some photos of the coin, texted pictures to the house's former owner to see if he recognized him. The couple said keeping the coins would never cross their mind.
Would have crossed mine.
I know. The home's former owner, a coin collector, came by to pick up his forgotten property. He said most of his collection is kept in a safe, but he had forgotten about the cases stashed in the drawer when he was moving. So why doesn't he sell them? $25,000.
Now, here's my problem with that story. Sure, you found them, okay? You call the previous owner and go, we found $25,000 worth of coins in the wall.
They probably didn't know.
Oh, those are mine.
They probably didn't know their value.
Well, I know, but it's just calling somebody and saying, I found this.
But if he had other coins in a safe...
I would hope so. I would want proof for that. That's one of those things...
Hey, are you a coin collector?
But you know what I mean? When you go to, like, you've lost your keys at the mall, and they're like, can you describe your keys? Mm-hmm. So, you know what I mean? How did he call up somebody and go, I found a bunch of coins in the wall. Yeah, those are mine. Like right off the bat. See what I'm saying? I don't know if I would trust everybody just by going, hey, I found some coins in the wall.
Right. But I knew you would love that story.
Oh, I love that story because I've been
metal detecting like crazy.
My brother got me going back to Texas to work with my mom, and I was hanging out with my brother.
We did talk about that on the last podcast.
Did we? Mm-hmm. Is it been? Oh, so we
July.
have. Oh, so we have done. Okay, so that's good. But that's when my brother got me into this, and I've really gotten into the metal detecting. I signed up for the Charles Garrett Memorial Hunt with the Garrett metal detectors. It's a big international thing. You saw the email I got where I was like accepted to come because there's only so many openings. So I applied and got accepted to go to this hunt, and it's down in Texas, and they hide coins and relics and Civil War buttons and all this kind of stuff. And everybody comes from around the world to show off the stuff that they found and new products, or like, here, try this new knife for digging in the dirt and that kind of thing. So it's kind of like a Barbie exposition. If everybody brought their Barbies from around the world and...
At the age of 25, as I am currently, I am not interested in going to a Barbie exposition. But I know there's people that are, and those are the people I would try and sell my Barbies to if they were worth something.
Hey, did you put them on Facebook or anything just to go, hey, I've got Barbies, I'd like to, anybody interested?
So each Barbie box has a serial number on it, and I just Googled that, and it gave me, like, most of them are maybe worth $35, $40, which is higher than they were when I
bought them.
Right.
Because they were, 3 or 4 probably when you bought them, weren't they?
Well, some of them are a little bit nicer, maybe 15, 20.
Oh, yeah, but you were still a kid. That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. So I wanted them to be worth like $100 each before I sell them.
Oh.
You know, when I kept them, I thought I was going to have children, and so I was like, I'll keep these for my daughter. And now I'm like...
For your doctor?
Daughter?
Oh, okay.
I see how quickly kids grow up and throw toys to the side, and I'm like, well, I'm not passing these down to anyone because they'll just tear them up and not appreciate it.
It's more valuable in the box anyway, as they say.
Did you hear the dog burp?
Was that what that was?
Yes.
I heard that, and I wasn't going to say anything.
Because you thought it was me?
Yeah, no. I did. I thought, well, she's either going to tell me, oh, that was the chair.
No, it was the dog burping. She went,
I mean, I heard. That's why I thought it was a...
No, it didn't come out of anything's butt. It was out of her mouth.
Not even the dog's butt.
Because I saw her, like, lunge forward. We had a scare with Butterfly the dog.
We did.
It was so scary. So
pet owners can relate to this. If you've ever had a pet and you had an emergency at night, it's night. It's not during the day when you could like, oh, we're about ready to get into bed to watch some Hallmark movies. And I go to pick Butterfly up to put her on the bed.
And her hind end starts leaking.
And leaking. And it's like this mass. I go, is she pooping on me? And remember I said that, is she pooping on me? What is going on? And
she had been a little whiny.
She'd been whiny, and she'd kind of scooted her butt earlier when I didn't think much about it because was that her burping again?
That was her hacking a little bit. Oh. She might have some COVID.
Anyway, so I go to pick her up, and all this like leaking, and I pick up her tail, and I can see it oozing out of her, not out of her butt, but oozing out of her skin. It was like coming out of a spot, like where it shouldn't be. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, but now when I go, put your pants on, we're going to the hospital.
Right, and I immediately had like PTSD flashbacks from the last time I had to run a dog to the hospital, which was Moon Pie, and I was like...
Yeah, because they had to put Moon Pie to sleep on that run.
And I was like, is it okay if I don't? And you're like, yeah. Because I think you understood.
Yeah.
I didn't have to say anything.
But I was a little freaking out because I thought, what, did a colon burst or something?
Right. Because you're like, I think her bowels ruptured.
I mean, I've never seen like that because it was like poop at first, then it kind of oozy, and then it was like, oh, there's some blood in this. So, and I'm freaking out. I got her in the car, driving to the vet. And I call our friend Dr. Kevin Fitzgerald, who is on Animal Planet, and people probably know this.
And his office is like 40 minutes from our house.
40 minutes away. So even I was going to tell him, meet me there. And but then I thought, that's 40 minutes away. We have a closer emergency vet.
Which is where we took her when she fell off the couch and we thought she broke her arm.
Yeah. So I'll just go there and I'll call Kevin. And so I go there, and you have to wait in your car because of COVID. You got to sit in your car. And you're thinking, I got a dog that's burst here. I'm sitting.
My dog is burst.
Yeah, we'll be with you in a minute. No, it's no minute. That's why it's an emergency clinic. You got to come out like right now. There's people there's like 12 cars. I mean, there's cars. And they're like, what's wrong with your dog? I don't know. That's why I'm here. That's what, seriously. I'm like, I don't know. Well, seems to be the matter? It seems to be blood and poop, like she burst or something. I don't know what's going on. Okay, well, have a seat in your car. Like the dog is, and I'm scared of the sepsis. That's what I was scared of. Like maybe her intestines have broke, or something's gone wrong, and you can't have bowels going through your system.
Right.
And they're like, okay, well, we'll be out in a day. And so I get Dr. Kevin on the phone and tell him what's going on, and he goes, oh, it sounds like she might have a little bit of trouble with one of her anal sacs. Sometimes they get infected. What? What?
He's so chill.
Anal sacs. The anal glands. And he goes, yeah, they clean them out, and most of the time when the dogs poop, that squeezes them out, and apparently one of her anal sacs got infected and burst. And it was just the gland. It wasn't like her intestines or any of this kind of stuff. And that's why they were like, oh, at the clinic even, they were like, okay, well, we'll clean her up. We'll get her back to you, and I'll let you know. And like, this dog burst. There's something coming out.
Something has exploded.
But then he was, and Dr. Kevin too was like, well, they'll probably just clean her up. Keep me posted if you need anything. Want me to check on her, But so she got cleaned up. Like 2 hours later, they called for the emergency room, and I'm expecting a bill, like
a mortgage payment,
like a mortgage. But seriously, with the dogs and vet and emergency room, I'm thinking this is going to be $2,000-$3,000 at the most if they've had to go.
Because they had to do stitches
or clean out, whatever they had to do, and they go, she's ready to pick her up. And they're like, that's $300. What?
That's it?
That's it? I mean, that sounds expensive. I mean, it is expensive, but not like what I was expecting. I was like, what?
Like, can I do payments? do you defer payments until after COVID?
COVID? Can I? But so again, by the price is telling you, okay, it was not super major. Because I thought they're going to go in there and they're going to knock her out and cut her open and clean out a colon
And then we had to live with her for 10 days in Cone Land.
Oh, cone. Dogs in a cone.
She was so miserable. But she didn't attack the cats. She only went out to the bathroom when we took her out. It was very good potty training exercise.
It was awesome, actually.
But she's back to good now. But we did find out that she's blind.
Yeah, that was going to be where I was heading with this was I guess they gave her a checkup and everything, and she was having trouble with her eyesight. So they suggested we take her to
an eye doctor.
An actual eye doctor for a dog. Who knew? They exist. And made an appointment, went over there. They put up like a obstacle course with stuff, and then she couldn't walk it. She bumped into stuff, and then she would just sit there, and the doctor was like, see how she's very intimidated or very timid in her movements, and she's not sure where she is. And most blind dogs in your own home, you won't even know they've gone blind because they know your house so well. And that's why I was kind of shocked. Like, well, I see her go up and down the stairs, and she comes around the corner into the kitchen to where the food is, and they know all that stuff.
Yeah.
But he told us there's a name for it, but it's a slowly degenerative kind of thing.
Small dogs get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like with their teeth.
Yeah. And that right now she sees dark shadows. I mean, she's not like totally like darkness, not blackness, but she can see she's movement and shadows and stuff like that, apparently. Because they went ahead and did like a real eye doctor got out the stuff and drops in her eyes and looking inside and looking in the back with the little scope. And
I bet she was scared.
She was scared.
She's like, what is happening?
I just had my butt explode. Now they're looking at the other end. Well, maybe she thought, what the hell is wrong with me? And I told Janet, coming back, well, she's blind. That's okay. I will carry her everywhere she needs to go.
Right?
That's what you said, wasn't it? I will carry her everywhere she needs to go.
Yes. I will. I have my little satchel. It's like a backpack on the front of me that she gets in, and she loves it. She knows, like, anytime I open that closet door where that is stored, and many times it's not for that purpose, but she's like, is it backpack time?
If she really does go completely blind, would you really just like carry her around all the time?
Yeah.
Or are you just like, here's your spot, stay here? Or
well, as much as I could.
Yeah.
Like it's a little challenging to carry. Like I'm cooking dinner. It's hard to have her on the front when she's in between me and the stove. Can't do that.
You could have her like one on your back or something. You know how like that.
I get a little baby carrier.
Like in
like a little stroller.
Like Mad Max and Thunderdome, where the little guy he rode around on top of the other guy. You never saw that?
You know, Mad Max happened in 2021.
What?
From the story, I saw a meme that said Mad Max occurred in the year 2021.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that. I remember that's supposed to be
Back to the Future was 2020. Now we got Mad Max 2021. Like, Lord.
Was Back to the Future 2020?
I'm pretty sure I saw lots of memes like that. Maybe not. I don't know. Could have been memes that were created because of 2020 being such a mess.
Well, it was so, like, in the future. I mean, when I saw it back when it came out at the theater, you know, you're like, oh, that's the future. And they're out of water and gas is scarce. And now you're like, wait, but that could be coming.
Right? You know, Michael J. Fox has a new book out talking about life. His Parkinson's and such.
What's it called?
Why you gotta ask me things?
Hey, Wikipedia. What's it called?
Well, hold on.
I can do just Siri.
There you go.
Hey, Siri. What's the name of Michael J. Fox's new book?
Okay. I found this on the web for what?
Oh, Time of the Future. An optimist considers mortality.
Mm-hmm. I saw him doing an interview. I think it was with Jimmy Kimmel. And he was talking about the premiere of Back to the Future in London and how Princess Diana was seated right next to him. And he was like, oh, this is amazing. And then he had to go pee and he couldn't. He was like, it was the worst thing ever.
He couldn't pee because he
didn't want to bother the princess.
Oh, like, excuse me, I need out?
Yeah.
Oh.
You've been there.
Yeah, I have
You never go to the bathroom beforehand.
No. I hate, like...
And you're like, please pause.
Yeah, well, but you can't. But you think if I leave right now, I might miss something. You're waiting for that spot. And I know there's an app, or there used to be one called... I was just going to
say, like, breaks or...
Time to pee or whatever it is for movies. But then you think, okay, I'm just going to hold it. I'm going to...
And then you stop focusing on the movie.
Yeah, but then it's like... there's a plot twist. I thought this was going to be I really have to go. And then you can think, I just got to hold it to the end. And then when it's the end, everybody's like getting up and you're like, can you move it? I have to pee. Like,
and
you wait till
I'm just not sure why you never pee beforehand.
I don't know.
You never do. Like, I always do.
Before a movie?
Yeah.
Hold my popcorn. I'm going to go pee.
No, before even going in the theater. Or I'll pee right before I leave the house. Like, it's the worst feeling ever. But you never do. You gotta pee before you leave the house, Steve.
Steve, you have to pee more. I'm just gonna tell you. You're not listening to me. Steve, you need to pee more.
So many times. Like, we leave the house and like 20, 30 minutes down the road and you're like, ugh, I need a bathroom. And I'm like, why didn't you leave before we left the house?
Because the coffee just hit me. Because I drank a couple cups. I'm drinking one while we're driving. Bam! It just hit me. And I'm one of those, as you know, when it hits me.
There's not a lot of time.
There's not a lot of time.
You gotta go. Why are we talking about bathroom breaks?
I don't know. I know when I was driving back from Texas, back to Colorado, I had one of those where I should have peed at a certain, like, okay, this city, I'll just pee at the next one. And then it's going across Texas, you realize we'd always do that. Like, we'd go on a fishing trip. I'm just going to open the door. Just pee on the side of the road. And I'm like, no, you're not supposed to. You're not.
Why not? Is it illegal?
Well, I think it is.
Oh.
I mean, I don't know for sure. Somebody knows, let me know. But I'm pretty sure that that's like indecent exposure, even though you're peeing. You know what I mean?
I've definitely gone behind bushes.
Oh, I know.
I have no problem. If I gotta pee, I gotta pee.
I know.
I try to make sure no one's around.
But you girls have a thing with that, too.
It's really challenging for us to do it.
I've seen pictures that you girls have posted giggling of drunk girls trying to pee in the street with their, or they've passed out with their underwear around their ankles and they're like, ah.
I've never done that. I've definitely peed behind a dumpster in downtown Denver.
That's going to be the title of this podcast.
It was mid-20s.
I peed behind a dumpster in downtown Denver.
Mid-20s, probably about 1 o'clock in the morning after a club night.
Do you miss the club days at all?
No. So the cycle bar class I went to yesterday, it was throwback to early 2000s music. And I was like, I remember being tipsy at the bar when this was at the club when this was popular.
I had my hands above my head to this song.
Totally. I was shaking my booty
what song sticks out to you that you were like, oh?
I just lost it. There were so many. Well,
your cycle bar has class nights where they do like 80s music or country music or
it's very rare that they do country music.
No, it's okay. Okay, that'll help break your habit of that stuff.
That's not going to happen.
Damn it!
You gotta stop.
Damn it!
You gotta stop. I have done 138 cycle classes.
That's how many you've done this year, or just
since I started a year and a half ago.
Oh,
that's a lot. I still think.
But you said there's people that actually go twice a day.
I was at a class and it was this lady's 666th ride.
She has no life.
She probably goes a couple times a day, several times a week, if not every day of the week.
And how did she look? How's her
toned
physique? Toned, like a real biker or just
bicyclist?
Bicyclist, or is she like too getting down? Like you're getting a little too thin and muscular.
No, she looked very normal. I've noticed her in classes I attend.
Now, your goal in the Psycho Bar classes, is it to tone? Is it to exercise?
Endurance.
Is it heart? What is your main goal for going to?
I like the cardio, and the Fitbit app lets me know that I'm killing it in the cardio when I do.
Killing it.
I try and like space out my goal for each class. Like one class, I want to hit the power, which means you turn up the resistance and you
Beast mode.
Beast mode, yeah. You hit the power, you get power points. Some classes, it's more focused on distance. So I want to hit like the 14, 15 mile mark in a 45-minute class. It varies. It depends on how I feel.
What is the typical goal? Like when I go to the gym and ride the bicycle at the gym, you put in your age, your weight, what car is it, cardio or whatever, and then it tells you must keep your heart rate above this number. What is the goals of when you do it? How's it set?
I don't know. I just put in my information, my age, my height, my weight, all of that. And it lets me know how I'm doing. And it lets me know how many calories. Like yesterday's class, I burned 394 calories. And I did 14 miles. So I feel like that's good in a 45-minute class, right?
Yeah. But now I see why you have to do 2 or 3 classes today to burn off a meal. Right. If you see what I'm saying, if you're at 14 miles and only burned 300 something calories, that's the mashed potatoes.
Almost 400.
Huh?
Almost 400.
But typical, isn't a meal like?
Yeah, but if I look at the meals I had yesterday, I'm pretty light. I'm eating a lot more vegetables.
No, that's true. It's like the egg things. That's something else we haven't talked about. The egg things from Starbucks.
They're amazing.
Amazing.
Egg bites.
Amazing. Egg bites. If you haven't had one, don't let the fact, they're Starbucks. I'm not supporting Starbucks. But these what are they called? Egg bites?
I'm looking it up now.
Hey, Wikipedia. What are they called?
Stop it.
But they're amazing. They are so fluffy. Well, you tried to recreate them. That's where I was headed with this. She Googled, Googled, and asked Siri to find out how to make the Starbucks eggs, which there's an actual site that will tell you, here's the recipe for those.
But it's not the same.
It's not the same. You tried it. She's done it twice now. It's delicious. I won't say that. But it's not the same. But it is not the same. There is something about those Starbucks egg bites. It's like it's how do you describe it?
It's magic in your mouth.
It's so soft and fluffy. It feels almost like marshmallow eggs. Mm-hmm. It's just so soft and creamy. It's just, I want one right now.
I know. I think of them all the time. So they're the bacon and giri sous vide.
Uh-huh. And what's the other one? I
only get that one.
Oh, I had one that was just let me see real quick. Sorry, guys. We got quiet. We're heading off.
So here. I only, because they're like $5.
That's what's on your regular menu.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, okay.
So they're like $5 in order. So I have only been going to Cycle Bar for the morning classes, which are 5:15 a.m. on Fridays. And it's kind of been my motivation to go because once I leave Cycle Bar, well, actually, once I get into my car, did you find it?
Yeah. The one that I had the other day that I really liked was egg whites and roasted red peppers.
I've had those, but it's not the same.
That was really good.
I really like the other one.
The one you had was really, really good.
So, it's kind of my Friday thing. As soon as I get back into the car after my cycle class, my phone knows me so well. It's typically Starbucks is when it's ready to go, which it's never ready to go because it's not an app I use except on Fridays. It's weird that your phone knows things. So I put in my order to pick up, and I go and I get you a coffee. I get me I've been really liking the matcha tea and an order of those egg things, and I love it.
It's so good. And when I had my doctor's appointment the other day for the blood test, I stopped at Starbucks after because you have to fast, which I hate. I hate fasting, and I hate when they make you fast, but they only give you an appointment at 10 o'clock in the morning. What? So I immediately left the office, went to Starbucks, got that egg and eggies in a cup, and I sent you a picture, and you wrote back big letters, jealous.
Yeah, but I understood. It's a special treat.
It is.
But you still like my egg cups that I've been making.
Yeah. They taste great. They taste like the Starbucks, but they don't have the consistency. And I don't know what they've done to make it that. Like I told Janet, I go, what do they just set the eggs on beat for 2 days? Like have they whipped them until they can't be whipped anymore? Because they are just air. It's air.
So good. If you haven't tried them and you're into eggs, bacon, cheese, whatever, try them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, guys, we hope you enjoyed the podcast. We love getting down here and talking to you guys.
We don't do it enough.
No, we don't. We say that all the time. If you enjoyed the podcast, let us know. Share this with your friends. Subscribe. Definitely subscribe.
Rate, review, subscribe. We're on Apple Podcasts. Yeah, it's easy.
We've had a few, the few people that write the reviews give us good reviews.
Right.
I'm so happy, and
we're the best kept secret, but let's not keep us a secret anymore.
Share it everywhere. Share it everywhere where the podcast can be shared.
Right.
So, guys, till next time, thanks for listening. We appreciate it. We love you, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.